We all know that the future is going to be different from what it is today. Those people who prepare for the future are able to create gold mines. Those people who prepare for the past continue to face challenges, difficulties, and keep on struggling throughout their life. What you are doing, you are reading about the past. You are reading about the technologies that were used in the past. You are reading about the market situation of the past. But will this happen in future? No, future is going to be different. What should be the strategy? Obviously, you have to identify the challenges of the future and prepare for that. Those who are preparing for future are going to create future. What does it mean? You have to fulfill the needs of future through your capabilities, but you have to develop for that. What you are studying, suppose you are studying automobile engineering, suppose if you are preparing for the past, what you are doing, you are reading about the technologies that were used in the past. You are preparing for them. You are trying for those equipment in your laboratory. You're working hard on those equipment. You're trying to improve them, and you're trying to work hard on them. What will happen in the future? These technologies will become completely obsolete. No question of improvement even. Why? Because in future we'll be having electric vehicles on mass scale, not those traditional vehicles which you have used in the past. Then what will happen? Then you will again be spending your time in learning electric vehicles. Then by the time you will learn electric vehicles, they will also be out of date, and some new technologies will be coming. So you will be struggling in your life. Where is the mistake? The mistake lies in the present. Correct it now. How? If you really want to prepare for future, predict the technologies of the future, start working on them. Maybe you can say, you can tell me, no problem. You can tell me that those technologies are not fully developed. No problem. You should join those who are developing new technologies. You'll be part of the technology development initiatives, and you will be shaping the future. This same rule applies in business also. You want to do a business. What do? You keep on reading in the textbooks what are the different types of business organization, what are the different formats of business organization, what are the means of earning profits in the business organization, how should business run. By the time you prepare them and you reach in the market, you find that those business models are obsolete.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
सर अपराजिता कब से ज्वाइन करना चाह रही है?
No, but I'm not here to permit. If she has to join, she has to join. There is no my role. Anyone who wants to come in the class is always welcome. They can join. If anyone doesn't want to join, I cannot stop them. You are free to join, you are free to exit. Okay, come back to our discussion. In the business, in the field of business, what you are doing is that you are reading about the business models which were prevailing in 1960s, 70s, 80s. And you plan to set up a business organization similar to that organization. And then what do you find in the market? That those business formats are obsolete. What happens? You regret because you do not get enough profit. You find yourself to be lagging behind, and you find other entrepreneurs making tremendous progress. You worked very hard, and another guy worked very hard. You worked on earlier models, business models. Another guy created a new business model. He became a global entrepreneur, and you kept on struggling in spite of working equally hard, isn't it? See, what was the difference in Bill Gates and other entrepreneurs? What was the difference in other entrepreneurs who were also equally investing equal money, equal resources, equal time, equal patience. They were also doing businesses, and Bill Gates also worked very hard, started from scratch, worked in equal hard work, put in lot of efforts. What is the difference? The difference is very clear. One person was working on an old existing business model, while Bill Gates was trying to work on a new business model to create the future. And what happened? Those entrepreneurs who invested almost equal investment, equal money, equal resources as Bill Gates, but in earlier business models, are non-existent today. While Bill Gates has become a global entrepreneur, his company has grown at a geometric pace, and that is what I am asking you to understand. So if you have to prepare a business plan, if you have to prepare a business model, what you should do? You should start with a clear understanding in your mind that you are going to create the future, and therefore you are going to work on a new business model. You will develop a new business model. You will work on a new setup. If I tell you about a company format of a company, or if I tell you about a traditional kirana store, or if I tell you about a traditional transportation company, then I'm not asking you that you have to adopt this business format only. I'm only just telling you, just browse through it. But your focus has to be in creating new business format. Your focus has to be in creating new business model. Your focus has to be on creating new business relationship. If I discuss with you a case study on a business organization related to XYZ industry, it doesn't mean you have to do that. You should undertake your own environmental scanning, undertake study of the business environment, read reports about the future, what various institutions are talking about. Today, you are fortunate that Google has brought the world's biggest libraries before you. You don't have to go anywhere. At your home, sitting in your home, browsing through your mobile, you can read the reports published by world's best institutions. You can participate in the webinars of world's best institutions. And you can listen to the best planners of the world. Listen to them and try to identify what are going to be the challenges of the future. What is WHO saying? What is FAO saying? What is World Bank saying? What is Asian Development Bank saying? What are they predicting about future? What are the agenda before the world? Where is the world going to invest? People are now talking that we should have, environmental grading of products. And if you think, why not let me start a website to grade different food products available in the market in terms of their environmental impact? Will it make some point? Will you be able to create an impact? Will your website become popular? The investment required is small, but the potential is huge. One website, if you start and that becomes popular and that is start serving the people, large number of people start coming to that website, will open a floodgate of possibilities for you. You will be able to launch a series of businesses with just one website becoming popular. Your business models will evolve, new business formats will evolve. One popular website can enable you to create fortunes. You don't have to worry once your business website is ready. Then you have to evolve different type of business formats. Today, the businesses are so agile, so flexible. It is rubbish to talk about a business format which was prevailing in the past. In the past, people used to be taught, look, this is your cost, let's say 100 rupees, add your margin 20 rupees, 120 is your selling price, sell it to the customer, and if you sell it, you earn profit. And if you're able to increase the rotation, rotation means more buying, more selling, more frequent operations, you are able to earn more profit. If your rotation is very fast, your working capital cycle will get reduced. You are able to complete your business cycle within a period of 1 month, then 15 days, then even less period, then this will give you amazing result and you will be earn a lot. Well, these are the business models of the past. Look at the business model of the today. You get free services, a series of free services, free services, free services, and still the company which is giving you free services is earning a lot of money. You are using Google, it is giving you so many services. It is searching out everything for you on internet. It is giving you GPS facility, it is giving you location facility, it is enabling you, it is giving you free email facility, so many things, so many things. Have you ever paid to Google? No, you have not paid the Google. Is the Google working on the traditional model, cost plus pricing? No, Google is giving you everything free, but it is earning not from you, but from large number of other businesses. One, the source of revenues have changed. Today, new business formats have evolved. You have a customer, the customer is not paying, you are not taking money from the customer, still the business is continuing, and you start earning a lot of money from various other sources. That is the new business model. This is what you find in Google. What Google is giving: free surfing, free internet, free mobile facility, free email facility, free search engine, so many search, so many things, and doing a lot of charity also. Every railway station you find, Google people have introduced free Wi-Fi facility for the travelers. So many things. But look at their business model. In spite of all these services they are giving you free services, but they are giving services of outstanding quality. No compromise. You are not paying, still they give you the best services. Look at traditional business models. People charged you money, still they didn't give you the best services. Yes, BSNL. I know, I when I took telephone connection of BSNL, I had to deposit security money of that time, at that time some 6,000 rupees, and waited for a long time, and then I got the telephone connection. When I disconnected my telephone connection, I applied to them that, look, I had deposited the security money, please refund my security money back. Even today, after 7-8 years, I have not received my money back. I used to pay to the BSNL for the telephone services, and still their services were very poor. I was not taking their free services. I was paying, but I was getting very poor services. Every second day there was some or other problem, and if I would complain, there would be no response. That was one business model. And today I am working, and I'm talking about Google, which has created a new business model. And what is wonderful about it, I'm not paying a single penny to Google. I'm not paid a single penny to Google so far, but their services have been outstanding. I've never faced any problem from their services. So why don't we understand the new business mantras? Would you like to work in the past or in the future? You'll work in the future. So why don't you prepare a new business model, write a new chapter? People, for example, Microsoft, Google, if they can create history, if they can change the history, if they can introduce new business models, why can't Deepika do it? Why can't Aparajita do it? Why can't Megha do it? Why can't Vivek do it? Why can't Rohit do it? If Vivek or Rohit or Aprajita or Deepika or Megha decide that we are going to create the new business, we will create absolutely new business model. We will create a website which will really give something great to the people. Will they succeed? Yes, because they will be preparing for the future. And we are witnessing that people of the future or governments of the future or institutions of the future will definitely be investing in certain sectors. They will have to pay huge price in those sectors. They will have to work very hard in those sectors. Write down, for example, environment. Don't you think environment is an important issue? Yes. Don't you think we have neglected a lot on environmental issue? Yes. Don't you think there will be large number of problems because of environmental issues in the future? Yes. There will be climate change crisis. There will be so many other problems. But what are you doing for the environmental issues? No business organizations are coming forward purely on environment management. If Aparajita or Amar or Vivek start planning about a website focusing on environment management, if they start an organization on environment management, will they get support? If they are able to create a new business model in the field of environment, they will be creating new opportunities in this sector. What Google did in search engines, or what Microsoft did in computer operating system, you can do in new sectors and make those sectors the future sectors. These sectors are yet to come. You people can herald a new revolution. And if you undertake a new revolution, you will be creating the future. We all know something of past is gone. There is no point in harping about the past. When Remington Company was started, it was a pioneering company. It used to manufacture typewriters. It kept on manufacturing typewriters, and one day the time period of typewriters disappeared. There is no more market for typewriter. There is no more customer for typewriter. Remington continued to manufacture typewriter, and what is the outcome? Remington, which was world's biggest company, is today disappeared from this world. This company no longer exists. This company has become closed. This company is now completely closed. It became a global company, it became a large company, and ultimately it closed down. This is life cycle. Every product has a life cycle, every organization has a life cycle. Markets also have a life cycle. Business organizations have a life cycle. Business formats have a life cycle. You should understand this concept. There are some products which are in their beginning, their birth stage, their growth stage. Pick up those products, you will be able to grow with them. There are some products which are at their old age, which means these products will become obsolete in a near future. And if you start dealing in those products, sooner or later you will repent. You will have to start searching for new products soon. Therefore, start in green technology. Start your career in green technology. Start your career in environment friendly products. Start your career in organic food products. Start your career in serving mankind. Start your career in healthcare sectors. Start your career in education sector, online education. Start your career in all these emerging sectors. They have yet to grow. If you want to enter into tourism sector, then enter into eco-tourism, environment-friendly tourism, eco-tourism. If you want to enter into garment industry, then enter into a responsible ready-made garment industry. Responsible industry means you announce it and you're committed to it, that you will take only environment friendly measures. You will not hire child labor. You will take your inputs only from responsible suppliers, so that customers know you are a responsible entrepreneur. These are the future trends. I request all of you to analyze the business reports of various companies. I request you to read business reports published by United Nations and other organizations about what should be the society of future, what should be the business of tomorrow. Since you have to become the champion of tomorrow, therefore, you should know where the world is going, so that you can create your own destiny and you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Look at the life and the history of those who are the greatest people of today. Why Bill Gates was able to achieve such a success? Why? You have to ask these fundamental questions to read by reading his biography. Why? What did he do? Why he did it? How he did it? You don't have to copy them. You don't have to repeat them, but you have to draw a lesson out of them. If he could think about creating a global company for computer operating system at a time when hardly a few thousand computers were sold, that means he was able to visualize a future beyond possibility. At that time, there was no such possibility, but he could visualize the future. So can you visualize the future which does not exist today, but which is going to come in the future? And can you create a product which will explode in the future? This is a brainstorming. What you can visualize is your skill, your ability. Nobody can in that way assist you much. We all can help you, but ultimately it is your own ability to explore, read a lot, discuss a lot, interact with the people, and just try to understand the market. Try to read the trends in the society. Look at the changing societies, look at the changing consumer behavior, look at the changing side, and predict the future. Create the business of tomorrow. Plenty of businesses are going to come in the sectors where you can do great service to the world. For example, poverty. This is one sector where you have huge opportunity to serve mankind. And still, you can also earn a lot by working in these sectors. Poverty removal, healthcare, education, online education, organic farming, environment-friendly products, environment-friendly garments, packaging industry, food industry, waste management industry. just listed down a few industries. Waste management. Right now, there are no companies doing waste management work. Government is pathetic failure in waste management. Very few organizations are involved in waste management sector. This can become a great gold mine for you. By entering into waste management sector, you can serve mankind like anything. People will give you respect because you will be the pioneering organization. And at the same time, the products that you introduce in waste management, the machines that you introduce in waste management, the technologies that you introduce in waste management, they will not only earn money for you, they will create new business opportunities for you. You'll be able to set up many franchisees all over the world. Business should be such where you can create franchises, you can create a chain of people, you can create a chain of followers. You do something pioneering, a lot of other people will come to you. They will tell, we want to work with you. You make them your partners. You enable them to achieve their dreams by guiding them. You enable them to become a champion just like you. You create a series of champions, you will become champion of champions, and thereby you will be able to establish great business of the future. So I want all of you to think about infinite possibilities and create wealth out of those infinite possibilities. You create a new chapter in the history which is going to come. I'm not talking about the history of the past. I'm talking about the history which is going to come now in the future, which is you will be writing that history. So for that, yes, mind and umbrella works only when they're open. So work with open mind, work with open umbrella, open the various information gateways that are bombarding information. Huge information flow is there. Be selective. Try to dig out the information about future. Try to dig out what the world is talking about future. And compare your strength. Can you meet those challenges? Identify your passion. Identify your interest. Can your interest match? Can your passion match with what the world is requiring? If there can be an excellent match between what you can offer and what the world requires, there will be huge opportunities. There will be huge opportunities indeed. So start forming a team, a small team, start learning how to create, how to work in team, because these things have not been taught to you. You should learn them. You should learn how to form team. You should learn how to work in team, and you should learn how to live in uncertainties, how to create gold mine out of uncertainty. While uncertainties are mind breaking for some people cannot tolerate uncertainties. But if you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to live with uncertainty. You have to make a gold mine out of uncertainty. You have to create solutions so that people can survive uncertainty.